don't have draw or anything.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Righto, folks, on screen we've got another race starting. This is round 2 of the reserve female, heat 1. We don't actually have the starters list, so we're a little bit useless at the moment and helping you out. But we'll call it for a bit of fun anyway. I think on the right-hand side of the screen, that's a North Cronulla boat. They've sort of been checked there, looking a little bit wobbly at the moment, taking on a bit of water perhaps. Oh, one of the rowers has got to straighten himself back up.
So we have the Repacharge here for Heat 1. So in Alley 2 we have Avalon DBs, Alley 3 North Narrabeen Lean Beans, Alley 4.
Sorry to interrupt there. That's the North Cronulla Jeff's reserve women. You can see they've gone over.
So they're in Alley 6.
That's they're in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be pretty hard for them to get back into it.
Absolutely.
After that.
And otherwise, got Alley 4, which is Talabudra Taps, getting hit by a wave just there.
Let me tell you, there's a giant wave just come through.
Yep, and then in Alley 5, you got North Steyne. So, Alley 4 on screen at the moment, that looks like North Narrabeen along with Avalon
DB. So
yes.
Avalon and North Narrabeen there on screen. North Narrabeen trying to make their way over to some sort of cleaner water, I guess you'd say, to get out. Meanwhile, across on the off-screen, it'd be North Steyne Tiger Lilies who have made a fair run out, and they're making their way out to the gate can. So 3 boats currently out to sea.
Pretty sure that's no, it's not.
3 boats currently out to sea, and of course North Cronulla in the drink at the moment, and possibly putting the boats back on the trail this afternoon.
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? So I think actually at this point that the Talabudra Taps have had to pull out due to an injury.
Right, okay, news just in. The Tally Taps unfortunately may have had to pull out of the Repacharge due to an injury that was sustained in the
First heat today.
That's
a shame.
That's disappointing for the girls. It really is. Yeah, they worked so hard to get here.
Yeah. Newly formed crew as well. But anyway.
Let's go to another shot without a bulldozer.
Oh well, you know they've done a great job. It's fine. Anyway, so on screen you can see we've got Avalon, North Narrabeen, and North Steyne. With North Narrabeen on screen at the moment, doing really well, trying to settle into their rhythm there. The bow girl laying back as far as she can, doing a great job trying to keep the bow down.
Yeah, there's a bit of choppy water out there, as you can see. Quite a bit of water movement at the moment, with a decent swell coming through. Of course, that's building overnight, we're led to believe, into tomorrow. Making it fairly tricky out there for rowers. A slight breeze as well, just chopping up a bit of the surface water. Yeah, so you really got to be careful with your catches. We've got Avalon and North Narrabeen going into the turn together on the left-hand side. Coming out of the turn at the moment, that would be the North Steyne Tiger Lilies. So they've done really well, the girls, to sneak out on the right. Got a cleaner run off the beach, and they sort of made the most of that.
Yeah, so they can just take their time at this point. Don't think there's too much pressure.
Now we believe it's 3 through in this race, so all of these crews should be safe. We'll confirm that if it turns out that is incorrect, but you can see North Steyne pausing on the right hand side. They're just waiting for their for a run they're happy with. Certainly the last thing they want is to be upended on one of these waves at this stage of the weekend. A long way to go here. Friday afternoon, we've got to get through Saturday and Sunday yet.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And tomorrow is said to be big.
Well, depending on if we're here, that's also something. So we have to be agile in our approach.
Don't move it.
Well,
it's much more fun to commentate when it's big waves.
Of course.
Here goes North Steyne. Very nicely done, girls. A nice little run down that wave. They're just going to fall off the back of a bit of green water here. Hopefully that won't create too much trouble. We've got 2 waves coming down behind them. Bit of a party wave it's going to be.
Oh, Avalon! Oh no!
Bumpy ride for Avalon. They've lost their sweep. Oh, he's holding on for dear life. No, he's out.
No, he's gone. Oh, and there's a...
Oh, and
they're okay.
Yeah,
Oh, North Steyne going
Oh,
for a
North
bit of a
Steyne,
trip.
as we said, might
Oh.
happen. Oh, that's a rough ride as well. The bow girl up and down, and they're
over.
over. Oh, wow. So they're going to have to regather themselves, turn that boat over, get control of it, and walk it across the line to get through to the next round. Meanwhile, North Narra have just snuck through scot-free. Oh, be careful there, girls. You don't want to go beach side of that boat.
No, absolutely. Make sure it's always about safety in these aspects. And there goes the Avalon boat with one single rider. But they're crossing the line with one.
They're going to have to pull that boat back into the arena and get control of it and cross it with at least 3 people. I think otherwise it's going to be considered a DNF, and I'm not sure if they'll be able to progress into the next round. Oh,
well,
dear.
I think there could be off screen. Avalon could be having some trouble with one of their rowers. I saw some hands up before on the jet skis. Yep. There's some hands up. Could be an injury in that case. Not a good start.
Yeah, you're right. I think it looks as though they're calling the
standing.
rescue vehicles over.
They're all standing, so that seems to be okay.
Where's he going? Oh no, the duck. That's all right. We were just a little bit concerned that they were going to pick up a rower there, but everything looks like it's fine. The duck, they do a great job, obviously, and they're just scouting out the back there, just making sure everyone's safe. Fantastic work by the guys in the duck. Geez, action aplenty. It really jacks up at that final bar there, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yep. And you just have to have the speed to be able to maintain, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen a couple of times where crews have sort of stopped and picked and choose. Well, North Steyne tried to do that then. It didn't work out well for them in the end. It was a funny one. They took the wave all the way in and then just came unstuck right at the death.
Yeah, well, both two crews.
I guess it's a bit of a reminder for sweeps that not to get too complacent even when you're in the shallows. I've seen a couple of crews go amiss right as they come across the line in the last few races. The sweep's done all the hard work.
I'm trying to work out tactics for tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we're here.
Yeah.